Madison, Wisconsin is most famous for being a college town. How does it feel with kids, and what is there to do? We went to Madison for undergrad and pharmacy school, and we absolutely love this place. It'll always feel like home to us. We've since come back dozens of times with the family, and in this video, I wanted to share my top 10 places to visit with the kids, whether you're just stopping by for a few hours in the afternoon on the way to somewhere else, or if you want to make a dedicated trip. I hope this video gives you some ideas. Jumping straight into number 1, the State Capitol building. I love the architecture, and the kids also love exploring the space, walking on the stairs, and trying out the old elevators. It's completely free to go in and walk around, and the tours are also free. A huge shout out to Insta360 for sending me this action camera to try. It was so fun getting some of the footage from a toddler's point of view, and you'll see more of this throughout the video. Number 2 is the Madison Children's Museum. We have found ourselves here repeatedly over the years. The museum is 3 stories high with so many different exhibits, a water table section, a baby area, lots of crafting and art supplies, an outdoor playground, a rooftop garden. Really, you could spend hours here. It's really a perfect spot to let the kids run loose and burn off some energy regardless of the season. We used the magnetic necklace that came with the Insta360 Go travel kit, and the camera just magnetically stays on the shirt. It automatically levels the footage and has stabilization features to help get smoother footage as the kids run around. It was really fun to see the museum kind of from the kids' angle. We were there with them, but seeing how they interact with the exhibits through the camera adds a whole other perspective. It is waterproof, so if you do end up using it at the water table, no worries. I'll leave a link to all these attractions that I'm suggesting, as well as the camera, in the description box below. Number 3 might be kind of unexpected. It's the Madison Public Library System. It's a completely free alternative, and there is one downtown, and the library offers a really nice children's play area with toys and books, especially if you only have a short window of time and it's not really worth paying the entry fee to a museum. This is a fantastic option. Number 4, Memorial Union Terrace. We can't possibly make a video about Madison as alumni without mentioning the Memorial Union Terrace. It's so iconic, and on warmer days, nothing beats walking along the lakeshore, watching the ducks, walking out to the dock for a nice picture at sunset, or sitting down for a beer and snacks. There's also that iconic big old terrace chair that you absolutely need to pile your children onto for a photo op. Parking can be tricky sometimes, especially if there's events going on, but usually in the summertime there should be space in the college library ramp. Number 5 is Babcock Ice Cream. While you're at the Terrace, you need to check out the ice cream from the Daily Scoop. The university has its own Babcock dairy plant that makes their own ice cream. And actually, if you're really into ice cream and you want to try some more interesting flavors, I would say head over to the actual Babcock dairy store. It's further into campus, and they sell some seasonal and interesting flavors. These flavors are always on rotation, and they're not available at the Daily Scoop. Stuff like peaches and cream and s'mores, etc. Number 6 is Ulbrich Botanical Gardens. We visited this around Christmas time last year, and it was really cool to see the decorations and kind of Polar Express type train situation. There are 16 acres of outdoor gardens as well as interesting plants inside the conservatory, so there's really something to do in any season. Number 7 is breweries. If you're looking for a stop where the kids have something to do and the grown-ups also get to enjoy a tasty beverage, there are so many amazing options in Madison, and a lot of them, like at Delta Beer Lab, they offer board games and card games and non-alcoholic craft beverages, which makes it a really kid-friendly, although not specifically kid-focused kind of stop. Number 8 is the Dane County Farmers Market, which happens on Saturday right by the state capitol. It's actually the largest producers-only farmers market in the entire US. There's obviously produce and meat and dairy and things for like grocery shopping type of shopping experience at the farmers market, but even if you're just passing through, there's also plenty of things that are ready to eat that you can buy. There's also street music and art vendors and amazing people watching. It can get a little crowded, and parking is sometimes a hassle, so we personally actually haven't tried it since having kids, but we have really fond memories from before children, and I think it'd be really fun to try once they're a little older and harder to get lost. Number 9 is the Henry Vilas Zoo, which is completely free and there's so much to do. The whole space is stroller accessible, and I'm always amazed that a zoo with this many animals and size and so much good programming is just completely free. So if you go, I'm sure they would appreciate a donation if you can. There's also a pretty big park/playground right next to it, so definitely worth checking out. Number 10 is MOCA, or the Madison Museum of Contemporary Art. This has a special place in my heart as our wedding venue, but it's also just a really cool building downtown with an awesome rooftop. Admissions is now free, and we plan to check it out during our next visit. So those are my top 10 recommendations for anyone visiting Madison with family. If you have other things you'd recommend in the area, please leave a comment below. I'd love to check it out the next time we go there. I didn't even touch on any of the food because there are just so many amazing options. So if you have food questions, happy to answer them below as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!